Qatar Force One and the return of Iran. Now, you remember that Boeing 747 that Qatar gave to Donald Trump as a gift? You know, the one that cost us $400 billion of taxpayer money to fix up? Well, Trump bailed on it after a single flight due to what the Secret Service is describing as unspecified security concerns. Makes you feel good. Turns out that the Qatari 747 doesn't have all the security and safety features of the planes that are made specifically to be Air Force One. So Bribe Force One, as I'm calling it, is actually less safe than any recent presidential jet. And members of Congress, including some Republicans, even warned about this a few months ago, saying that this situation would result from Trump rushing the plane out to try and meet the America 250 deadline. So now guess what, guys? You, the taxpayer, get to pay even more money to fix this jet up again. Brian, what do you think?
Well, I think it was 400 million, not billion, because it's to refurbish it. And I remember that number because all right, Elon Musk is worth $1 trillion. 400 million to him is the equivalent of $40 to any American making 100,000 a year. So Elon Musk could have fixed this himself and for the cost of what you and me would pay $40 for. But that aside, the idea that you would rush this into service and then lie about the reason why you had to get into the other airplane, at first telling us, well, they wanted to look at my brand new pretty airplane. And then they said, well, wait a minute, if you had to close windows. Well, you had to close yours. I didn't have to close mine. And by the way, if something happened to me, it happened to you. They're after me. So eventually he got around to admitting that there was a threat against him. Now, whether it was specific, the Secret Service said it may have not have been a specific threat, but the fact that we're at war with Iran and the Air Force One that had been in service had the countermeasures and the chaff and all the things that you need to screw up radar signatures so you don't get shot at. He didn't have that because he rushed it into service with that money. And you're right, it's going to cost probably another $400. It may end up costing $400 billion by the time they get done with it. But
you're absolutely right. It is $400 million. I was thinking $400 billion, the cost of the Iran war, which is back on part of the reason Trump was over in Europe.
Which is what about worth 2,000 or 4,000 to Elon. So So it's not only is it a continuing problem, but the fact that it demonstrates once again, that our president just can't face reality and will lie about everything. Whenever he gets a chance, he's going to lie, especially if it benefits him. And in this case, putting others' lives in danger simply because he wanted a real, and look, I'll admit, I love the paint scheme. It looks real pretty. Hey, I'm all for that. I like it better than the pale blue. But how about you take the time and do it right? It's the same thing that, we had with the reflecting pool. Good Lord, every president has messed with a reflecting pool. He's the only one that's arrested people because of algae, blaming them for algae. You're arresting the sun next. Oh, wait a minute. We don't believe in science anymore. So why not? And the president who has a problem with math, remember, it's 600% cheaper to get drugs now. They're paying you to get your drugs. That moron is the one who's coming out lying to us about the jet. And the reason why it is an important story is not just the appearance versus reality aspect of it, but it demonstrates very vividly exactly how the president will abuse the pocketbook of American taxpayers to benefit him.
Yep.